now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Ken, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a very busy sports night here on Pittsburgh CW. It's the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call, the Bordas and Bordas hotline, which is there for you to sound off. If you would like to take a break from the game, switch back and forth, commercial breaks, whatever, and call us, feel free to do so at 412-575-2600. Bob Pompeani, Ron Cook of the Post-Gazette, 93.7 The Fan here. We are watching, like you probably, the end of this game. It's 2-1 Ottawa. Penguins had a 1-0 lead, and they're 10-1 in the first. That's in jeopardy tonight. Ottawa's fought back, although I thought they got a very generous call by the people in Toronto when they waved off a Trevor Daley goal, which I thought was a goal. I didn't see goaltender interference. It was a loose puck. They're battling for it. That stuff never is called. Ron, what do you think about that? I thought that was a bad call. I thought it was a goal.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see Daley do anything wrong. The puck was loose. You could see it there. And the official was standing right there looking down at the goal. He saw the puck go in. He didn't call goalie interference. I did not see it at all. I thought Daley had to go. That would have given him a 1-0 lead. Now, right away, right after that, Malkin with a sensational effort scores. You know, he tried to wrap around, it stopped, then he gets it and goes from his forehand to his backhand. Great goal. So they are still up 1-0, but they made a mistake. They give Ottawa, I don't care how bad your power play is, you a 5-on-3. They had a 5-on-3, and Bobby Ryan was able to score, tie it up. Then Ottawa came out flying in the third period, and Hoffman had a goal that just a goal scores goal. Top shelf beat Murray. But I thought the Penguins might have lost at least to this point in the first period. Bob, they had 2 power plays. With that potent power play that was 3 for 3 the other night, didn't get a goal, and that really hurt you.
And I thought, number one, the goal by Bobby Ryan was a nice shot, but I think if you're looking at to break down Matt Murray's game, he's a very technically sound goaltender, but he does not go side to side nearly as well as Fleury does. And the other thing that I've noticed throughout the course of these playoffs is his glove hand has not been as good. And the goal by Hoffman went right over that glove hand. Subsequently, there have been a couple of shots into the glove and out of the glove. But at the same time, he's made some really good saves. So it's 2-1 at this juncture of the game. And I didn't like the fact that I saw Hainsey and Streit paired together on the goal by Hoffman. What happened there?
I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. I have no idea why that happened. The 2 oldest defensemen
and they were retreating.
Are out there together, and Hoffman got a clear shot, and it was the top shelf. I mean,
it was a great shot.
It was a great shot. It just went underneath.
Challenge him, don't you?
It went underneath the crossbar. I have no problem with the way Murray's played. Craig Anderson has been spectacular tonight. He's made some great saves. Didn't even look like the same guy the other night, but I've seen that before too. I go back to 2009, Bob. You do too. Fleury gets benched in Game 5, 5-0 shutout in Detroit. He comes back and wins 2-1. Hopefully Craig Anderson doesn't do that.
Yeah, but he's very capable of doing that, and that's what he made a beautiful save. Gensel to Crosby, I thought was a sure goal. He slid over and made that save. There have been some other opportunities, too, in tight, and he's been very good at reacting to the puck tonight, unlike what we saw the other day. So it's 2-1 as this game continues to be played. The Pirates are also in a rain delay, in case you're wondering about them. They had a 3-2 lead over Atlanta through 6 innings. Tyler Glass. Now, one thing I'll say about him, Ron, they are being very patient with Tyler Glass now, and they're willing to wait and see him develop. And tonight I thought, you know, his curveball is turning out to be a pretty good pitch. If he can just sort of harness his wildness and limit the walks, which has plagued him, he has the makings of a very good pitcher.
Well, 2 runs in 6 innings is more than a quality start, Bob. He can give up 3 and it be quality. I don't buy that, but, you know, gave up the home run to Adams. He's baby steps getting better. It's not happening straight up like a rocket ship, but he's getting a little better each time. You know, they're probably praying for rain down there. They'd love to see it be rained out. It's an official game, and the Pirates would win.
Penguins on the attack right now with 9 minutes left. They trail 2-1, and again, if Ottawa wins, Game 7 comes back to Pittsburgh on Thursday. I think it's important for the Penguins, Jerron, before we go to break, to win this tonight, just for a lot of reasons, but mostly because you don't want to face a Game 7 just because, and also you need more rest. I think a rest on 5 days would really help this team.
Well, with all the injuries, you know, Hornquist not playing again tonight, Schultz not playing again tonight, Ruedel. They got guys banged up. Yeah, the extra time would hurt them, but that you still will have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You're playing at home Thursday. You're playing at home Monday. They should have time to rest up, but you worry about a bad call, just like tonight. A 5-on-3 power play, just like tonight. And all of a sudden, you go from up 3-2 to starting the offseason. Anything can happen in Game 7. Ask the Washington Capitals.
All right, we're going to take a break on that note. It's 412-575-2600. Do you have a call? Please call us. Let us know what you think about tonight's developments as we continue live right here on Pittsburgh's CW.